there is snow on my balcony. Yes, snow in the middle of April. So I don't know about you, but I'm about done with this quarantine at this point, especially when I look out the window and I see snow in the middle of April. I need to get to someplace warm where I can enjoy some fresh air, some nice sun, and a beautiful environment. So I have some connections. I'm about to head out and go somewhere to enjoy the rest of my break and do something that's worthwhile and fun, and maybe will pick up my mood a little bit. Hey, look, it's another egg. Join me, won't you, to see where I'm off to today on this great adventure? All right, so I'm just about packed here. It's got this one last thing to add. Put that in the bag. There we go. Go ahead and zip it up. Perfect. We are packed. We are ready to go. Quick trip, but we'll be back soon. I'm also taking my backpack with me, so that way as I walk around and do different things, I can carry stuff with me. So I have my small bag and I have my backpack. That's all I'm taking with me on this very short trip. I'm through security at the Buffalo airport, and they have this really cool Buffalo Bills Josh Allen display set up. So makes us think about football. Hopefully that will be back in time in the fall, but hey, you can buy some Josh Allen stuff while you're waiting. I picked up this orange vanilla Coke since I'm thirsty and it's going to be a long day. And here's my plane. It's the Southwest Arizona painted plane. I'm not going to Arizona, but it's still a cool looking plane. I can't wait to get on it and get out of that snow that you can see there on the runway. Okay, time to go. See you later. We've landed safely. I'm walking past the baggage claim, although I didn't check any bags. Do you know where I am? Ironically, these two flights are two cities that I've lived in the past, or currently. Pretty cool. How about now? Now do you know where I am? I'm not taking the Magical Express, but it should be a pretty good clue as to where my plane has landed this morning.
The shuttle will be departing momentarily for the main terminal. Whether you are here on business, returning home, or visiting our world-class attractions, welcome to Orlando and Central Florida.
Hello, this is Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer. If you're a resident of Central Florida, I want to welcome you home. If you're one of our 75 million visitors, welcome to the City Beautiful. You probably know Orlando for its world-class theme parks and attractions, but you may not know the other half of it. To our professional sports, high-tech and emerging medical industries, to our vibrant arts, there is something for everyone. Enjoy your visit.
Please hold on to the handrail. The automated people mover is approaching the main terminal building. When the ATM stops, please exit and follow signs to baggage claim A. Remember, food stores and other ground transportation options are on level 1.
I made it. And look, I've even changed my clothes. I've got my Bills hat on. I've got my Donald Duck t-shirt. we're ready to roll. Got this awesome background behind me, of course, here at the Airport store, right as you get through the terminal. The automated People Mover ride was awesome as always. It's the first ride when you get to Orlando. How can you not be happy? I'm gonna go ahead and grab a picture here, so bear with me for a second. Alright, we'll keep moving on by. There's Goofy. Oh yeah, there's the NASA store, Kennedy Space Center store. That's a good place. So we're actually headed outside. I'm gonna take the bus. It's pretty cheap, the Lynx bus. I'm gonna take the bus to where I'm headed next. I'm gonna save myself some money so I have some extra money to do other things I wanna do. But that's where we're headed to next, so I'll see you on the bus. Okay, I've made it outside. A bunch of Disney Magical Express buses are going by, but I'm just gonna wait here until my Lynx bus shows up. Okay, I've been riding the bus for a little bit, and now we are just about there. Where am I going? I am headed here to Cabana Bay Beach Resort at the Universal Orlando Resort. This is my absolute favorite hotel in all of Orlando. Check it out with me. When I stepped into the lobby, I saw Homer Simpson walking towards me. How perfect. Immediately, I saw a character and, of course, one of my all-time favorites, Homer Simpson. I'm all checked in and we're walking towards my room. Here's some shots around the resort. It's just lovely. Once again, I'll be in the beachside tower, which is one of my favorite places to stay. Here's a look up at the tower, all glass on the outside. Some great views all around this tropical-themed resort, like it was back in the 70s, let's say, in a drive-in resort. Here's my room, the beautiful bedding, the cool sort of retro look. Really just love the aesthetic here of this room. Standard room, but a great view outside of some palm trees and towards the rest of the resort. But one of my favorite parts about staying here is the awesome lazy river that they have. So I've been traveling all day. I wanted to get out of the cold. It's nice and warm here. Let's head down to the lazy river. Do you want to join me? Let's go check it out. Alright, well, I just got out of the water, and as you can tell, my hair is still a little wet, still drying off. The temperature of the water was absolutely perfect. It was such a great ride. Did you enjoy seeing it? But, like I said, I'm still drying off. Luckily, though, I have my official Cabana Bay Beach Resort towel here. There we go. So, I'll be dry here in a second. There's a better look at it. my official Cabana Bay Beach Resort towel. So I'll be dry here in a second, don't you worry. We'll see you soon. Let me go dry off. Walking back towards my room, we have this beautiful view of the volcano from the Volcano Bay water theme park, actually, at Universal Orlando Resort. I'm not going there as well. That costs a little bit extra to go to that, but such a beautifully themed resort right next to the hotel that I'm staying at. So you can kind of see some of the cabanas there off to the left. The waterfalls from the volcano, it was steaming. I mean, it's beautiful. I'll get there one day. But I'm working up an appetite. I think I'm going to head over to the Bayliner Diner and get something to eat. Well, I went with my old standby here at the Bayliner Diner. The Brazilian beef, the beef churrasco, with the chimichurri sauce, jasmine rice, and corn. Looks delicious as usual. The chimichurri sauce is in the little container there underneath the limes. I'm going to go ahead and dig in. I got my refillable drink cup, so I can get all sorts of stuff from the Coke Freestyle machine. See you soon. Now that dinner is over, I decided to head over into the resort area itself. There's the famous logo, the globe, and the archway into the studio. I'm not going there. Instead, I'm going to play mini golf over at City Walk. They have two great courses here. One, as you're seeing here, is themed towards sci-fi movies of the 1950s at a drive-in movie theater. So we've got the cows that are abducted by aliens, these goofy-looking love bugs, and of course a robot that's going to do all sorts of horrible things to us. Now the second course is a haunted course. So we've got a casket here with the hole up there by the heart. We have our deceased pets area, and we're going to play through that part here. We've got the fire hydrant here where the dog would have been buried. Of course, we have a tombstone coming up here for the hamster that has died. We also have this cool looking snake. Reminds me of something out of Beetlejuice or something like that, but it's pretty cool. And for those old horror movie aficionados, we've got something like, the Swamp Thing or the creature from the Black Lagoon, and there he is spitting at you as you walk over those planks of wood. Pretty cool course. I'm nearing the end now. There's a hedge mage in here, but there's also this really cool haunted house here. It warns you, you probably don't want to come in. There's no way out once you do. I'm feeling pretty brave, though, and I've already done all these holes anyway, so I might as well go through and play to the end. I hope I survive. And I did, but I worked up an appetite again, so I'm going to my favorite restaurant, Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium, where I ordered this amazing freak shake with some funfetti cake on top, then some whipped cream. There's a vanilla milkshake in there somewhere underneath all those sprinkles with cake pieces and all sorts of things in this souvenir cup that I'll be able to take home with me. I can't wait to bring this little cup home with me. So that's what I had to drink. What about to eat? I had this delicious Waldorf salad with apples and grapes and blue cheese and all sorts of deliciousness here. This was a really great meal. I didn't want anything too heavy. I mean, the milkshake was heavy enough, but I wanted something that had that big lunch as you saw earlier, and now this will be enough to hold me over. It's getting late. Let's head back to the resort. I couldn't head back into my room without stopping to take this awesome picture of the marquee out front at night. It's just so beautiful and it's all lit up. All the different colors play so perfectly. I just love the retro theme of it all, from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, these drive-in roadside motels that are long gone at this point. And just when I'm here, I'm relaxed, I'm happy. I'm going to head inside now. They also have this bowling alley in the inside. And so I decided, okay, hey, let's do some bowling. I'm kind of tired. I don't expect to do well, but let's do some moonlight bowling. And as I guessed, I did pretty awful. Those are some of the worst scores I've ever bowled in my entire life. But look at this. I had 2 splits, and I picked one of them up, so I guess it wasn't all bad. Rounding out the night, I decided to just hang out in the Swizzle Lounge, which is down in the lobby, listen to some music, before heading up to my room to call it a night. Wow, what an awesome day. I'm beat, I'm tired, but it was an awesome day between the lazy river, the mini golf, walking around, eating at Toothsome's. It's just so great to be here. My hair is still a little windswept and probably covered in chlorine still. I'm going to take a shower here before I go to bed. I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm going to head to the other side of the resort where they have another pool that has a water slide. I'm going to hit that up in the morning. And then I'm thinking about grabbing an Uber to head over to Walt Disney World to go to Hollywood Studios for my 2 favorite areas, Toy Story Land and Galaxy's Edge. We'll see what happens. Well, good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, good morning, everybody. It was a great night. I actually woke up during the night, not too late, like maybe around 11 or so, and I was hungry again. So I ordered some room service pizza. They have this great pizza delivery service at the resort. So I ordered a pizza, pepperoni, and pizza. It was awesome. I went back to sleep. I woke up early in the morning, probably about 6, before anything was open. So I went down to Publix, just down the road, grabbed some food for the morning. So I got some snacks and everything. So I'm ready to roll for the day. My plan here, it's a beautiful day again. I'll show you in a second. Another beautiful day. You can probably see out the back window anyway. The sun is shining. I'm going to head over to the other part of the resort, like I said, go to the pool that has the water slide, and then I'm definitely going to grab an Uber and head over to Walt Disney World and do some stuff over there. I might even grab dinner at Trails End at Fort Wilderness. We'll see. Join me today on my last day here in Orlando before, well, heading back home to the cold. As I said, it's a beautiful day here in Orlando. Big white clouds in the sky, nice blue sky as well. I've made it to the other side of the resort. You can see the beautiful pool there and the tiered water slide. Now the slide's only at the bottom, of course. You don't actually dive off those little platforms there, but it looks like one of those old roadside drive-in motels. As I've said so many times, I just love this resort. The theming is incredible. So I'm gonna go find a chair here. It doesn't look too busy right now, but I'm gonna go find a nice chair so I can relax, hang out, and then get into the pool, and of course, go down that water slide a few times while the weather is still great. And then I'm going to head over, as I said, to Walt Disney World and check out what's going on over there. Got a great spot here. I can take a great shot here of the waterfall coming down over the water slide there. You can see the tube for the water slide there. Going to head on in now into this wonderful pool. I already dipped my feet in, so I know the water is already perfect. Going to go down the slide a few times, and then once I've had enough for now, I'm going to go dry off, maybe grab a couple snacks from my room, and then call that Uber car and check out Galaxy's Edge, Toy Story Land, and hopefully Trails End at Fort Wilderness. And the Uber ride is working out perfectly. Here is the main entrance to Walt Disney World. We are definitely getting close now. So my plan here is I'm going to go right over to Hollywood Studios to do Toy Story Land and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And then I'm going to try to stop at Magic Kingdom real quick because I can't go to Walt Disney World and not ride my all-time favorite ride, the Haunted Mansion. Then from there I'm going to ride the boat over to... Yes, where am I going to go next? Let me look at my notes. Right, I'm going to ride my boat over. Yeah, my boat, I wish. I'm going to ride the boat over to Fort Wilderness and get dinner at Trails End before I have to then head back over to my hotel, grab my stuff, and head back to MCO to fly home. But you can see we're getting real close now to the entrance. Let's just soak it in. We made it to Hollywood Studios. We're walking down the path towards Toy Story Land. I'm not going to talk the whole way. Let's just look at that giant Woody there welcoming us into Toy Story Land. It's a lot more crowded than I thought it would be, but we'll manage. No big deal. I love the look of this land. I think the first ride I'm going to do is the Alien Swirling Saucers. Why not? Pretty short ride. I am going to be able to do it on Slinky Dog Dash, and I do have a fast pass for it. But we'll start with the Alien Swirl. All right, front row of Slinky Dog. Let's go! Oh, I love this ride so much, especially at the end when we get to this part with Wheezy. You guys know how much I love Wheezy.
'Cause you got a friend named me.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you got a friend named me.
This is my favorite song. Come on, everybody, sing along.
Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe. But none of them will ever love you the way I do, just me and you.
But Toy Story Land was a lot of fun as always. Getting to ride Slinky Dog Dash, Alien Swirling Saucer, it's just a lot of fun. Now I'm heading over to Galaxy's Edge. You can see it right over there, over the horizon there, the spires there. So I'm on my way over there now. We start to see the transition here at the garbage cans and the land. Really is a cool spot. We're gonna get some things to eat here. I'm gonna get a Ronto wrap, I think. I'll probably get some more green and blue milk to try them again. And we'll just sort of take it all in for now and go from there. I can't get on Rise of the Resistance today. I didn't get a boarding group for that, but we can still have fun. I'll go on the Millennium Falcon ride and just look at stuff like this, like stormtroopers walking around, and really just have a good time out in the sun and here in Galaxy's Edge. Got some stormtroopers and first order officers just standing around here. I'm gonna get a drink because I am thirsty. There we go, that's better. My thermal detonator Coke. I'm on my way over to Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. I think I'm gonna give it a ride. Line's not too long. Inside you can see the chessboard, which is really, really awesome. And then of course you've got the hallways into the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. I was the engineer of this run. I couldn't take video or pictures, but I did okay. Wow, that ride is a lot of fun, even as the engineer. It's not my favorite. Hoping I can go back on later and be a pilot. That just looks like it would be awesome. Anyway, I've definitely worked up an appetite here. I am hungry. I'm gonna go grab a Ronto wrap here, so let's go check out the food. There's the Ronto wrap. I love this thing. So you've got this nice little wrap with sausage. You can see that there in the middle. You got the pork, you got the coleslaw, you got like a peppercorn sort of dressing. It's so amazing. Now I got a nice little drink to wash it down as well too. I think this is some sort of sunrise drink. It's non-alcoholic. It is tasty, delicious, and refreshing. So we're gonna finish this up and then we're gonna look around Galaxy's Edge a little bit more. After leaving Ronto Roaster, I ran into Chewie, just walking around Galaxy's Edge. And then, of course, I had to stop into Oda's Cantina to get some libations. DJ Rex is spinning all the tunes as usual. Got a seat right up here at the bar. This was perfect. Didn't even have to wait that long. Ordered some drinks. Got some food. Got some more drinks. And enjoyed the ambiance. I then walked around to the different shops. Found some cool things I thought were interesting, like this General Grievous helmet. Or this gold bust of Yoda. And last and certainly least, this bust of Jar Jar Binks. Sorry, Jar Jar. I picked up a green and a blue milk. I think I'm a blue milk guy, but I gotta keep trying them. And then I went back to Smuggler's Run one last time. I got to be the pilot. Awesome. Here's the cockpit from the left pilot spot of the Millennium Falcon. I even snuck a picture over on the right side so you can see where the hyperdrive is. So amazing. The cantina is definitely the best. I mean, wait, what? Wait, something's going on. What do you mean it's down? The whole thing just shut down. Rex isn't working. Come on, boo, boo, get it back working. Come on, let's go, get it working. This is ridiculous. I was so excited to be here. Now the whole thing's shut down. Well, oh wait. All right, I'm gonna give the cast members here a chance to get this working again. So let's see what they can sort out. Alright, we're back up and running again. The cantina really is the best. I'm gonna go listen to DJ Rex spin some tunes and enjoy the rest of my drinks here. I'm so glad they got it to. Once I was done with Galaxy's Edge, it was time to go on the bus to get to Magic Kingdom. So I had to ride my favorite ride. Hi, Leota! The Haunted Mansion. I just love this ride. Of course, the Hitchhiking Ghost decided to join in on my Doom Buggy adventure, which is fine. And at the end, we got stopped, and I was able to take this great picture again of little Leota. Hi, Leota. Be home soon. Well, that was a lot of fun, as always. I just love this ride. I think I like the Disneyland version a little bit better because it's the original, but there's still something about the Haunted Mansion that makes me smile, makes me happy. Now, what's really cool is they have this nice gift shop out front, and I picked up something really cool. I got some new Haunted Mansion mouse ears. Take a look at these. Yeah, these are really cool. So these are the 50th anniversary Haunted Mansion ears. They even have the Haunted Mansion from Disneyland. So it was Disneyland's 50th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion. So they were selling some of them here at Walt Disney World. Now I have them, which is really exciting. So, you know, I think they look pretty good. You know, they never fit perfectly, but hey, they'll be good for now. All right, let's go grab dinner, and then unfortunately it's going to be time to think about heading home. From the entrance of the Magic Kingdom, I jumped on a ferry boat, which will take me over to Fort Wilderness. This went underneath the monorail track, inside of the Contemporary Resort, across Bay Lake and the Seven Seas Lagoon, and just beautiful. We arrived at Fort Wilderness Landing, where I was able to disembark and follow the signs right over to Pioneer Hall and Trails End, as if I needed to follow the directions. I know where this place is. Stopped in to the trading post, saw some cool t-shirts for sale. Always a great time. And then it was time for dinner. I grabbed all sorts of stuff, but my hands are really sticky, so I can't show everything that I ate. But of course, we have the chili, the fried chicken. Eventually there were ribs. It was outstanding. Good standby here. The buffalo on the wall. That's how I know I'm there. Afterwards, after being full and a little bit with a stomachache, I sat outside on the beach to relax just a little bit before it would be time to reboard the boat back to Magic Kingdom. But this time, I decided to stop at the Contemporary so I could get on the monorail. Yes, I love the monorail. I got on the monorail, rode to the Polynesian, got off there to walk through, reboarded to get back to the front as the sun was starting to set at the Magic Kingdom, so I could take the large boat across to the Ticket and Transportation Center, where my Uber driver would be waiting for me to bring me back to my hotel. Wow, what another fun-filled day that was. Unfortunately, I'm back to the hotel now. I gotta leave, but you know, I've got my resort refillable mug. We're gonna get that refilled one last time before we leave. Take it with me to the airport. You have to, right? I mean, there's a little bit left now, but you know, we'll finish that up after. And you know, I'm gonna throw this pizza box out that's over here, and we'll be on our way back home. The shops that were so exciting when you first arrived no longer feel so, nor is the People Mover a fun ride in the dark to head home. It's so sad. MCO is my favorite airport, but it's such a strange airport. When you land here, there's so much joy and excitement. and you go on the automated people mover and you go across and you see all the shops, and then when you leave, it's like the saddest place in the world. And, you get back on that people mover reluctantly and you go back to the main terminal, and you're going through security and you're leaving. And nobody likes to leave Orlando. Nobody likes to go home. But as I look around here in this empty terminal as I wait for my flight home, I'm happy that I was here. It was a great time, but boy, I hate coming here when it's the end. But till next time, MCO. Till next time. Here we are back to where we started. It was an easy flight home. It's always a sad flight to leave from MCO to fly to Buffalo, but Easter egg's still there, so that's a plus. I got some cool souvenirs though, right? Let's take a look. I got them right over here. So, well, let's see. What do I want to start with? Let's start with this. I still have my thermal detonator coat. Let me get out of the way there. So I still have that. That came home with me today. So that's exciting. I have those really cool Haunted Mansion ears still. Those were really cool. I mean, yeah, why not, right? So these are really cool. And because I was at the resort, Cabana Bay, I was able to buy my, raft. So I still have my inner tube from Cabana Bay, so I can inflate it again when I go back and, raft down the river again. So Easter egg, don't be sad. It's okay. But I'm exhausted from the flight. I'm ready to go to bed. This was a magical 2 days. And it all just feels like a dream. So, off to bed. Oh, no, I don't want to get up. Oh, Alexa, snooze. Wow. That was such a weird dream last night. I dreamed I was in Orlando for 2 days. When I went to Universal and I stayed at Cabana Bay. I got to Disney World and I did stuff there as well too, but I can't wait for this quarantine to be over. Well, I know I told the alarm to snooze, but I should probably get up. I don't really want to. Wait, what? Those aren't my, wait, what? What is this? Best vacation ever? Wait a minute. Best vacation ever, Universal Studios? Wait, what? What? How did I don't even know. How did I get this shirt? No. All right, let me get my glasses. Wait a minute. Wait. What? Cabana Bay. No, this isn't true. This is weird, but I mean, if the ears were here, then whatever. So those are like 50th anniversary. Those are limited edition, but those aren't going to be here, right? What? What? How? How is this possible? Okay. Well, I don't know, but you know what? I'm thirsty, and so I'm going to have, of course, a thermal detonator Coke, and then I'm going to go find my air pump, and I'm going to blow up, because I saw it sitting here already, so it must all be true, my Cabana Bay Beach Resort raft. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but you know what? Was it a dream? Who knows? But you know what they say? When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true.